Hi there, happy people. I wanted to address something today, and it's the tight hamstrings, right? So, and we have seen this so many times that we just need to talk a bit about tight hamstrings. So if you are this person that as soon as you start bending forward, you want to start to bend your knees, and then when you try to reach down, let's kind of stop, and you just try to reach with your back. So this video is going to be for you, but also for anyone else who has maybe some restrictions in coming down, touching his toes. All right, so why do you have tight hamstrings? The reason why we have tight hamstrings is usually because the hamstrings are a bit weak, and in combination with that, you probably have very tight hip flexors. So we have a couple of big movers here in the front that are doing this movement. They're flexing, and we usually flex all the time when we're sitting, so these muscles tend to get shortened, and they're constantly kind of pulling, trying to do this with us. And since the hamstrings are kind of counter medicine, and if they're a bit weak, they might just want to give up. And how that's going to look like is that anyone that is trying to incorporate with the hip hinge will actually start to squat and start to use the front of their legs instead. There's some things that you can do that are very simple that you can do at home that will increase your mobility very fast. And what do we need to do? We need to strengthen the hamstrings. We probably also want to strengthen our glutes a bit, and we want to extend our hips. So try this. At home, you want to try to start to work with doing good mornings, and your focus is going to be to shoot those hips back and keep those knees locked out. Just going to go as far as you can without starting to round your back, right? So you're just going to go as far as you can and come back up. And maybe you want to do 20 to 30 reps just with your body weight. We don't need to do any crazy weights for this, because our point and our goal is to get comfortable in this position and start to get more range of motion. That's what we want to do. And just by working with our body weight, we're going to actually achieve a lot. So we don't need to put a lot of weights in this. So make sure maybe you want to have a mirror and watch yourself doing this, and you're going to see some progression. And if you do it, please send me your evidence that it will actually work, because it does. Okay, so secondly, we want to focus on hip flexors. And the hip flexors, we can do either that lunge position. Now, point here would be to do, think about starting in a position where you can actually do this or hold this position with a straight back. I don't want you to come forward here and start to lean forward. I want you to keep the chest high up, and then I want you to start with squeezing your butt and use the butt, squeeze your butt to push your hips forward, and let the hips lead instead of the chest. So hips lead and push forward, right? And same thing here. You can do this a couple times, so you can do maybe 20, 30 reps per side. So for leg, and you will start to see actual improvement to this. We also have the couch stretch, which is also a great movement that you can do. But most people just forget that they need to use their glutes to initiate this movement. So it's not about hanging forward, it's about initiating with the glutes, with the butt, pushing those hips forward, and that's where you're going to see some results. Okay. I also said we probably need to get stronger glutes. That's going to help with this hip extension. So we're already doing that a bit with this hip extension that we're doing here. But one simple one is obviously just the glute bridges. So we want to tuck your belly button in, have a flat back, and initiate with your butt and really come up to a squeeze. If you're only halfway, you're probably not getting full engagement in the butt. So really focus on pushing those hips up. And it's not so much about the reps, but more about how long you can hold on the top position. Maybe try to count to 3 or 5 seconds and see how long you can hold there. 1, 2, and up to 5, and do that a couple of times. And it's more about the awareness of your butt muscles. Okay, good luck, and I hope this helps you. See you next time.